the secret behind that? Have you surprised yourself too?
Yeah, well, apparently my bowling's not great. I saw a little tidbit from one of the Bangladeshi players. So no, I see my bowling as something that I love doing, but I see it from more of a batting point of view, trying to work out what the batter's trying to do. Each different ball. I know that I'm probably not going to hit every ball where I want to, so trying to just adjust where I can with fields and just do whatever I can for the team. And fortunately, I've got a couple of wickets this tour, and yeah, it's nice.
At the partnership with Team David, 97 runs from a position where things could have gone either way, 44 for 3. What was the planning behind that attack from David?
I wouldn't say there was plan. Just the way obviously Timmy plays. There was a short boundary. The wind was going that way. He felt the matchup, but it was more just a really good communication around what we were after, which bowlers we felt like, whether we wanted to attack or. But I think the big one was that even if we did have a few dots, it wasn't the end of the world. We felt like we could still score. And for me, it was just about having really good intent. I felt like that's something that I've lacked over the last, especially the one-dayers. Coming from Pakistan, it was something that was my strength. And yeah, just a little bit of lack of clarity and a lack of how I wanted to play. When you miss out a couple of times, that can happen. And today, I would have been happy with 20 the way I started my innings. And fortunately for me, it's sitting here now talking to you guys.
On that Renshaw over when you took down in 3 sixes, was the short boundary over there? What was your plan in that over, especially because he's not having a very good time? You purposely took down on this over?
Yeah, I think I'd face a couple of overs off him. I'd hit him for 1-6, but it felt like that was a real chance for us to attack in the game. Obviously, he's one of the best spinners in the world in this format. I faced him in the Big Bash. It was really tough. But it was just the matchup in that moment. I felt like if I could aim straight, that boundary was small enough that I felt like I could clear it. And fortunately, I got a couple of ones right in the right spot for me.
How do you see the depth bowling of your side? For example, Ellis and of course Hardy closing it out. But those overs leading up to the last over must have been very crucial.
Yeah, I think especially in T20 cricket, when you've got one short boundary, it's always a bit of cat and mouse between the bowler and the batter. But yeah, I think Nathan Ellis I haven't had much to do with him over my career, but watching him go about it, the way that he can execute the slower balls, compare him to the Fizz doing that job from that end that Fizz bowled from. And fortunately for us, he just does what he does. He doesn't give the batter a really good read. And I think it's probably some of the best death bowling I've seen, and best bowling in I think he went for 25, and 4 of them was a nick through slips. So he's really valuable to our team, especially in that middle to late overs when we're trying to defend.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, one day series didn't go to your plan, but is it some sort of settling scores with Bangladesh?
Yeah, a little bit. The one-day series. It was a few really good games. Felt like every game we were just a little bit shy. We were probably 30 runs short in a couple of games. And then, these last 2 games, obviously, chasing down in the first game and setting a really nice target today. It's nice to sort of get a little bit of the rub of the green, especially been a tough tour wins-wise. So, yeah, it's nice to get a couple of wins and wrap up the series after 2 games.
Sorry, last one. 8 wickets on this tour and this innings. What would you put it in terms of a turning point for you in international career?
I think, it's obviously my international career has been a bit strange around different formats, but I think just being able to be comfortable in my skin. The bowling is something that I've always sort of done. It's something that you don't bat, so you have to bowl a little bit. But in terms of the batting, today was a really important innings for me. Just after a run of low scores, just remembering why I wanted to play and how I wanted to play. And as I said before, I could have got 20, but the way that I started was one of the best starts that I've had in my career. And I was really pumped about that. And then to go on and make the score that I did and set the team up for a good win was really, really good in this format, because I think there's always those doubts around whether you're good enough, especially when you're in and out of formats and in and out of teams. So was nice to sort of realise that I'm good enough at this format.
Cool, thanks.